Previously on Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Lomachenko versus Lopez.
I always feel challenged. It doesn't matter, Teofimo. I want all titles. Undisputed world champion.
Oh, beautiful. 15 fights in, already a world champion, fighting for all the belts to become undisputed world champion on my 16th fight. Damn, that's sweet.
And that's how you do it.
If Teofimo can push Loma to be at his 80%, what he's capable to do, he can tell he already won.
To solve my puzzle, I think it will be very long for him.
Yeah, I respect this man so much, like he's a god. This guy ain't no unstoppable dude. It's the fight game. Teofimo gotta be the one to do it.
Easy, man.
Who is Teofimo Lopez? Who is this guy? I don't know. Why they talk about Teofimo? Keep that energy. I'm gonna make sure you understand that I'm not here just to talk my shit. I'm here to actually really do my thing. And if they gotta translate that to you, just look in my eyes and you'll understand. You ain't nothing but to me.
You know what? I don't understand the Lara what he said because I don't understand English. So maybe it's not very it's not working with me. I boring just about fight and what happened in the ring.
In spite of the ongoing and heated vitriol between Vasiliy Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, it seems to have little effect on the routines and light-hearted nature between Vasiliy and his trainer from a young age, Anatoly.
They have a very good relationship. I see Anatoly and Vasiliy much more than father and a son, than a boxer and a trainer.
8-3. Skate.
I never feel like father or trainer. He always stay for me father, always. On the training, in the house, in the life, always for me, it's just a father. Not just, but it's only father.
Чего? Не, голову. А как спорно, он же в сетку попал. Ну? В смысле задумал? Не, было же такое, было. Не было бы счета, бы он бы...
I seen them arguing a lot of times.
Да какой кубок, пап? Да ну хорош, ну неинтересно реально, отвечаю.
Guess what? Every argument comes out where senior gonna be the right one.
Ходишь пешком, ну мне не нравится.
He's more patient.
Ну динамики нет, ну в натуре не... А?
It's a 10-10. One more point, and somebody's going to be a winner.
I don't like it. It's not interesting for me because it's too slow. It's slow game. It's for old man game. I play with my team because it's a good emotion for my team. That's why I give him win this game.
Lomachenko is a foundation for the house. You can't see foundation for the house, but the house stays on it. That's what Lomachenko is. Anatoly put his life in Vasiliy. Everything he did for Vasiliy. Why Vasiliy in this position? Why Vasiliy here, everybody knows as a Vasiliy Lomachenko? Because of Lomachenko.
It's not me, it's father. Father made me. Father explained me. Father worked with me. Then I start my pro career. I wanted to finish my fights knockout. But father explained me, hey, stop, it's not your style another one. You had another side, stronger side. After I thinking about his word, I hold 3 belts now.
Vasiliy says, me and my father, we're just like a video games. My father has a joystick, and I am a little thing running on a TV screen.
My father has a plan, he has a strategy. It's his game, you know. I just a player. I just do what he say me because I believe him, and I believe him 100%. I believe him, and we do this.
Over 2,400 miles away, family also plays a crucial role in the life of the undefeated knockout artist inside the gym. Teofimo Lopez Sr. has long been the master strategist behind Junior's dominant ascent in boxing. Yet the strain of their 15-0 record has taken a toll.
I love my father to death, man. He ain't perfect, but who is? My relationship with my father, it's not the same. Yeah. Not the same. I still love him, but it's not the same. I think that he got too caught up with this whole boxing world. I have an on and off switch for a reason. And my father, man, I love him to death, don't get me wrong, but this boxing world, man, you gotta make sacrifices. You gotta make a lot of sacrifices, that's for sure. And I'm hurt by the relationship that we have. I mean, we make the most out of it, at least I do. But I wish that my father could be my father sometimes, rather than just always my coach.
Remember, the plan is to back this guy up. Lomachenko, we gotta back him up, so we gotta do it ahead. It's fine. Practice how you gonna do it.
What excites me is the fact that when we're in the gym and training, he's my coach, but at least I still kind of feel like, all right, that's still my father in some sense.
Come on, wake up. Let's go.
And I think as time goes, you know, I'm very excited for this fight because maybe it might change, but maybe it won't. I think that's just the way our relationship is now.
Give everything you got right now, all right?
But the thing is with myself is that I don't let boxing get in between my relationships with that. I don't always talk about boxing. I've learned now it's just that's my coach. That's still my father. But, you know, I think that I got to a point now where it's just like, all right, this is, I need what's best for me. I can't make him happy no more. I just gotta do something for me for once.
You're good, you're good. That's great.
My dad, man, I looked up to him. But I think now it's time that I look up to myself and I move forward.
In spite of the high stakes and higher intensity of his upcoming 4th title defense, for Vasiliy Lomachenko, a long weekend off allows a chance to escape almost all noise, except for that of nature.
Well, today is a 30-day day off, no training, relaxing day, so we're going fishing. One of the most liked things in Loma's life, he likes fishing. We're going to Anacapa Island, about maybe hour and a half away from Channel Islands. And then we're gonna try to catch some yellowtail tunas, maybe barracudas. Maybe we're gonna go on the bottom to catch some rockfish.
We went to this island 5 or 6 years. I know this place. I hope today I will catch yellowtail, big yellowtail.
The two big fishermen here, two big fishermen. It's a manager and champ. This is a ocean fishing, so manager have more ability here. But if it's lake, on a lake, absolutely champ is not pound for pound number one, but he is a big man in lake fishing.
Ocean white fish.
Today I guess gonna be better. We'll see, but I guess.
Half an inch too small. 1 inch too short.
We got another one hanging here.
That's a keeper. That's dinner.
Good one. Oh, Guma.
Who's the leg inside?
Now was a little competition. I like this feeling, then fish catch your hook.
Try to wind on him as soon as, every time you get
I don't want to rush. And you work with fish, and it's very interesting feeling. I like it. Lomachenko. He always make a video and just to see. He is just looking.
Somebody take big fish and take a good emotions and share good emotions. And all together we share each other. This is a good part of the brick.
Calico bass. Big calico bass.
Хорош.
Вот это рыба!
Рыбища.
That's huge.
This the man right here.
That. But hit it like a man.
Yeah.
Number uno.
Last training, it's a regular training. A couple of weeks later, we gonna increase intense. We don't need to make extra pressure for our brain now. This is one of the best way for that. At least 6 days a week, you need to concentrate. Here, no concentration.
You don't think about another things. You're relaxed and thinking about nature, thinking about water and fishing. That's it.
On the other side of the country, for Teofimo Lopez, a day away from the gym still finds him devoted to his most prized possession.
What's that? That's the belt?
Yeah, that's the belt.
Wow.
Check that out.
Wow.
After this fight, I'm gonna have 4 more of these in the
Definitely.
case. All right, let's eat.
So this right here is baleada. So the history behind it goes that this is like one of the main staples in Honduras. And it's basically just tortilla, fried beans, cheese, and cream. So how much of this can you eat, man? Can you pig out or you gotta chill?
No, I gotta chill.
Yeah, you gotta chill.
I haven't had baleadas in ages, man. It's been a long time.
Because you don't chill, that's like another 2 hours in the gym, right? We all grew up in Sunset Park, Brooklyn.
I grew up with his father.
We all grew up with his father. Yeah. Our family immigrated here from Honduras, where most of us are the first generation Honduran Americans here. Tough times, you know, but the good thing that our family, we always been hardworking people.
Yeah.
And no matter what we do, we always hardworking people.
Always found a way.
Always found a way, you know. It amazes me because he has accomplished so much in so little time. But at the same time, I'm like, you know why? It's something that he worked hard for because we've seen all the blood, sweat, and tears that he put into the sport. It wasn't just like he woke up one day like, I want to be a boxer. Like, He's been doing this since he was a little kid. But it all paid off. I guess your father had a vision of some sort, you know what I mean? Your father started grooming you early. He had a vision.
You know, in Latin culture, we have a saying that la sangre llama means that the blood calls. So I'm a firm believer that he has his father's blood in him, and his father was never a small dude. His father was, you know, height, you know, and his father was strong. So when it came to him and understanding the power that he has in his hands, I already knew because of his dad. Loma's about to find out. He's about to become a believer. That's what I think. I think that he hasn't really experienced somebody in Teofimo's power. But when he's in the ring with Teo, he's gonna know that he's not in the ring with some chump. He's gonna know he's in the ring with a champion.
I think everything that Junior is saying and Teo is saying about Loma is 100% on point. You know what I mean? Loma has never faced nobody like Teo with the type of strength and the type of power that he has. Plus, like he says all the time, you know what I mean? A lot of dudes that go and fight Loma, they're scared already before they even step in the ring. They're scared. You can see it in their eyes. They're scared. They go in there like, oh, dude. Like he has this cloud over him and everybody's like, oh, it's Loma, it's Loma, it's Loma, wow. So people go in there with that. He doesn't have that at all. He's gonna take over, like he says, I'm gonna take it over, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and he's gonna make it look so easy that I think in a couple years, people are not even gonna talk about Loma no more. He might as well just retire after this, probably.
I want to make a toast for Teofimo Lopez. I'm very proud of you, and I want to say thank you very much for allowing me and our family to be a part of something great. I wish for prosperity for you, good health, and above all, love, because without love, we ain't have nothing in this world. That's my blessings to you. Thank you very much. I love you, Teofimo Lopez. Team Lopez, you know, the new champion.
To the champ. To the champ, man. To the champ. October 17, man. Undisputed.
In December of 2018, Teofimo Lopez's war of words began after he was victorious on the undercard of Lomachenko versus Jose Pedraza.
I was by the lobby just hanging out, and I see Lomachenko coming through, so I never introduced myself to him, so I said to him, hey, how you doing? I shaked his hand, and he just like ignored me.
I think he was a little bit drunk, and he started talking about his son, and he didn't like my reaction.
I've been from the streets, man, and I know when somebody doesn't like you, so I just turned around and I went back to him and I say, hey, man, you know what? We're gonna take over the show, and then my son is coming back, you know, to break your neck.
He said, my boy crush you, my boy eat you, and he come too close, and his friends take him and take him out.
Basically, they don't like to get talked to like that, so, you know, he took it personal. So if you want to take it personal, we take it personal.
I think it was very stupid. It's not intelligent, it's not smart. You're a grown man, you're a father. What are you doing?
That's when everything started. At that point on, it was war with Loma.
Of course, then I fighting with him. I remember what he did.
The two-time Olympic gold medalist is never one to forget. And throughout his pro career, that attitude combined with extraordinary grit has led to dominant performances no matter what obstacles stand in his way.
I never show my 100% my skill because always it was some little problem. A fight with Linares, I had a problem with my shoulder. If we remember Pedraza, it was my first fight after surgery. And Grola, I broke my hand, but I finished this fight. Some guys finished and said no mas. Now I'm healthy, I'm ready mentally for this fight, and I want to win. It will be best fight in my pro career. I will put all my skill on the table. I think it will be a very great fight.
Long before their title bout was even announced, Teofimo Lopez made it clear that his mission is to be unlike any opponent Lomachenko has ever fought.
I have a purpose, I have a goal, and I'm gonna achieve that goal. And can't nobody stop me from it.
We're gonna expose Loma. I know he's a fraud. Loma's going in there scared. It won't go past 5 rounds.
I'm not looking at Loma, I'm looking through him. Time to get him out. And when we go in that night, I'm gonna let you feel me. The only way out of that ring is through that that's in front of me. It's literally kill or be killed. And I'm gonna look at him, I'm gonna tell him, we're going to war. And you're gonna see it in my eyes. And at that moment, and at that very moment, I'm gonna you up. October 17th, ESPN, for All or Nothing. All or Nothing.
Oh. In boxing, the concept that time-honored traditions drive the routines of training camp is a sacred one. And as each day passes, 2 of the most compelling fighters the division has ever seen seek to finish the fight before the fight,
Measure your punches, Chad.
at the pinnacle of their skills.
Beautiful.
Perhaps the concept of prize fighting itself was also inevitable, a constant human desire to test limits, combined with a primal need to root for something greater than oneself.
I'm an entertainer, man. Gotta entertain.
And over the course of the sport's history, the best have shown common denominators, forging family,
We're gonna kill this guy.
longing, and adversity into something greater than themselves. It's how they hone their gift and prove that they have the ability to not just overcome any obstacles inside the ring, but the trials of life itself. On October 17th, Vasiliy Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez will enter a very different ring, diametrically opposed. One who has forged anger into unbeaten explosiveness.
Oh, what a big shot by Lopez!
The other, whose exact calculations overwhelm everything in his path. Yet they each embody a fundamental truth, that to succeed, one must stare down any foe and emerge from every corner with a belief that nothing cannot be beaten. One night, 2 futures, and the unified belt on the line.